This is Africa.
A Life in Music, Quincy Jones the Maestro. Quincy Jones is a name synonymous with musical genius and innovation. His journey through the world of music is nothing short of extraordinary. Quincy Jones is a legend. His contributions to the music industry have left an indelible mark, influencing countless artists and shaping the sound of modern music. He's a composer, conductor, arranger, producer, and trumpeter. Each role he has taken on has been executed with unparalleled skill and creativity, making him a true Renaissance man of music. His career has spanned 7 decades. From the early days of jazz to the contemporary sounds of today, Quincy Jones has been at the forefront of musical evolution. Jones has shaped the sound of music as we know it. His innovative approach to production and arrangement has set new standards in the industry. From jazz to pop, his influence is undeniable. He has seamlessly navigated through various genres, leaving a lasting impact on each. He has worked with the biggest names in the industry, collaborating with legends like Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, and countless others. Quincy Jones has been a pivotal figure in their success. He is a true icon. His contributions have been recognized and celebrated worldwide, earning him a place in the pantheon of music greats. Jones has won 28 Grammy Awards. This remarkable achievement is a testament to his talent, dedication, and influence in the music industry. This is more than any other living artist. His record-breaking number of Grammy wins highlights his exceptional contributions and the high regard in which he is held by his peers. He received the Grammy Legend Award in 1992. This prestigious honor recognizes his enduring impact and legacy in the world of music. His impact goes beyond awards. Quincy Jones has dedicated much of his life to mentoring young musicians and fostering new talent, ensuring that his legacy will continue for generations to come. He is a pioneer who broke racial barriers in the music industry. At a time when segregation and discrimination were rampant, Quincy Jones used his talent and influence to pave the way for future generations of artists of all backgrounds. He opened doors for countless artists. His efforts have created opportunities for many who might otherwise have been overlooked, making the music industry more inclusive and diverse. Jones's story is one of passion, perseverance, and extraordinary talent. From his early days as a young musician to his current status as a living legend, his journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence. He rose from humble beginnings to achieve global success. Growing up in a modest home, Quincy Jones' rise to fame is a testament to his hard work, determination, and undeniable talent. He used his platform to advocate for social justice and equality. Beyond his musical achievements, Quincy Jones has been a vocal advocate for civil rights, using his influence to promote positive change in society. Quincy Jones is more than a musician. He is an inspiration. His life and career serve as a powerful example of what can be achieved through passion, perseverance, and a commitment to excellence. His legacy will continue to inspire and influence future generations of musicians and artists around the world. Quincy Delight Jones Jr. was born in Chicago in 1933. His childhood was tough. He faced poverty and a difficult family life. Music became his escape. He found solace in the sounds of jazz and blues. At 14, Jones met a young Ray Charles. They were both aspiring musicians in Seattle. This friendship would shape Jones's musical journey. He learned to play the trumpet and began performing in local clubs. Seattle exposed Jones to a vibrant jazz scene. He honed his skills alongside experienced musicians. He soaked up knowledge like a sponge. He was eager to learn and experiment with different sounds. Jones's exceptional talent and dedication to his craft earned him a coveted scholarship to the prestigious Berklee College of Music. This was no small feat, as Berklee is renowned for nurturing some of the world's most talented musicians. This scholarship marked a pivotal moment in his life, a turning point that would set the stage for his future successes. It was a time of reflection and anticipation as young Jones pondered the endless possibilities that lay ahead. At Berklee, he immersed himself in the rigorous study of music theory and composition. The environment was electric, filled with the sounds of budding musicians honing their craft. Jones thrived in this atmosphere, absorbing knowledge like a sponge and pushing the boundaries of his musical abilities. He excelled in his studies, consistently impressing his professors and peers with his innovative compositions and technical prowess. His dreams of a bright future in music seemed more attainable than ever, as he envisioned a career filled with creative fulfillment and artistic achievement. However, Jones's adventurous spirit and unquenchable thirst for real-world experience led him to make a bold decision. He chose to leave Berklee before graduating, a move that surprised many but felt right to him. He was eager to dive headfirst into the professional music scene and make his mark. In 1953, Jones joined Lionel Hampton's band, a significant step that would propel his career forward. Playing with Hampton, a legendary figure in jazz, provided Jones with invaluable experience and exposure. This decision to join Hampton's band launched his professional career and took him on a life-changing tour of Europe. The tour was a whirlwind of performances, each one more exhilarating than the last, and it opened Jones's eyes to the vast world of opportunities that lay beyond American shores. Europe in the 1950s was an eye-opening experience for a young black musician from America. The cultural landscape was vastly different, and Jones found himself navigating new social dynamics and artistic influences. It was a period of immense personal and professional growth. During his time in Europe, Jones witnessed firsthand the incredible power of music to transcend cultural boundaries. He saw how music could bring people together, regardless of their backgrounds, and create a shared experience that was both profound and unifying. He was embraced for his talent and artistry by audiences across the continent. The applause and admiration he received were not just for his technical skill, but for the emotional depth and authenticity he brought to his performances. This international recognition was a testament to his unique voice and the universal language of music. Jazz giants and big bands. A star is born. The world of jazz has always been a fertile ground for the birth of new stars, and the mid-20th century was no exception. It was a time when big bands ruled the stage, and jazz was the heartbeat of the music scene. Quincy Jones's European tour was, well, a crash course in jazz mastery. Touring Europe exposed him to a variety of musical styles and cultures, enriching his understanding of jazz. He soaked in the vibrant atmospheres of cities like Paris and Berlin, where jazz was not just music, but a way of life. He played alongside legends like Dizzy Gillespie and Count Basie. These were not just performances, they were master classes in jazz. Each note, each rhythm was a lesson in the art of music. Playing with such icons pushed Quincy to elevate his own skills and creativity. These experiences shaped his musical vocabulary and solidified his passion for collaboration. In the recording studios and backstage, Quincy absorbed the nuances of jazz, learning the importance of each instrument and how they could come together to create something magical. He learned from the best, absorbing their techniques and improvisational skills. Improvisation, a cornerstone of jazz, became second nature to him. He watched and learned, understanding that jazz was as much about feeling as it was about technique. He honed his ability to arrange music for large ensembles. This skill set him apart, allowing him to create complex, layered compositions that were both innovative and true to the spirit of jazz. His arrangements were not just music, they were stories told through sound. he was quickly gaining recognition as a rising star in the jazz world. The applause and accolades were not just for his performances, but for his unique ability to blend different musical elements seamlessly. Interviews and media coverage began to highlight his growing influence in the jazz community. Jones returned to the United States with a wealth of experience and a burning desire to make his mark. His time in Europe had been transformative, and he was ready to bring his newfound knowledge and passion back home. The American jazz scene was about to witness the rise of a true innovator. He had found his calling, and nothing could stop him from pursuing his dreams. With every performance, every recording session, Quincy Jones was not just playing music, he was living it. His journey was just beginning, and the world was about to see the birth of a star who would leave an indelible mark on the history of jazz. Breaking barriers, Mercury Records, and Hollywood. In the late 1950s, Quincy Jones broke new ground by becoming a vice president at Mercury Records. This was a historic achievement for a black man in the music industry at that time. Jones used his position to champion talented artists, regardless of their race. He signed Ray Charles to Mercury, solidifying their lifelong friendship and collaboration. He was a visionary leader who understood the power of diversity in music. Simultaneously, Jones began composing film scores. His work on The Pawnbroker in 1964 earned him an Academy Award nomination. He was breaking racial barriers in Hollywood, proving his talent transcended genres.